Hey guys, this is Sahil and welcome to this exclusive episode of Weekly Mastermind where we are going to look up at what all we saw in last 2 weeks of September month as well as what all we can expect in upcoming 1 week as well as 2 weeks, and not just 2 weeks but in October month as well, because whatever analysis which we did in last 2 week weekly mastermind session, like if you are following me on YouTube as well as on Facebook page, then you'll be able to see that whatever analysis which we are doing in terms of Nifty, Bank Nifty and other sectors as well, that has came into existence and we are heading towards all-time high zone as well. But is that all-time high zone going to sustain? That's what we are going to discuss further into this particular episode of Weekly Mastermind. So make sure you're taking full notes and you're paying full attention till the end of this particular video. So Weekly Mastermind for 17th of September 2023, where we will be looking up at market index. What are the current outperforming and underperforming sectors? What are the weekly gainers and losers from last 1 week? Some of the trending as well as tracking stocks which we can track and trade in upcoming weeks, and then comes some of the cup pattern stocks which we have already discussed in last few weeks. So market index Nifty up by 1.87, all-time high zone. It has crossed the round value of 20,000 as well, which is very good sign. Then comes Sensex up by 1.86. Bank Nifty has given very good move, like a crazy on upside by 2.38. Then comes mid cap, which is almost flattish, 0.09 on the downside. Then comes India VIX, which is also kind of flattish, 1.11. Then comes USD INR, kind of flattish, no such signs of concern for Indian markets. Then comes Nifty 50, where we are having monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, walk off the band. Weekly has also sustained and given like a fast U-shaped recovery by taking proper 60 support. And on daily as well, it is already sustaining above 60. But at this point of time, we are having two indecisive candles which are being formed at the top itself. And at this point of time, I want to make a conclusion here itself based on whatever I have learned as well as implemented in my overall career in trading. And whatever I have learned from my mentors is that at this point of time, we are having two reversal patterns. But until and unless we don't get any proper confirmations, then this particular reversal patterns can get failed. Which means after these two reversal candles, if we are heading towards red candle, maybe we can see like a short correction for 1 or 2 days or maybe for the overall week. And if that particular confirmation is not happening, which means if we are heading towards a green candle itself in terms of Nifty, then we can see again all-time highs and sustainability about 20,000 itself. Then comes Bank Nifty, where we are having monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside. Weekly is also opening the squeeze on the upside, and it has freshly broken out of 60, so that's also a good sign. And on Bank Nifty on daily time frame, both the candles are reversal on the last 2 days. So similar confirmation as of Nifty 50 itself. And at this point of time, we are resisting around all-time high zone, which means there can be like acting of resistance itself, because resistance is a resistance until it's broken. So furthermore, we will have to wait for further breakout in terms of Bank Nifty for all-time highs. Then if we look up at sector specific, then media was one of the worst performing, 3.63. Then we have reality and energy, which are almost kind of flattish. And except that, we have some of the best performing sectors like IT, auto. Then comes Bank Nifty and Pharma. These are some of the best performing sectors so far. Then we have Nifty IT, where monthly it has freshly broken out of 60 with proper moving average breakout. Weekly has already broken out of the previous resistance like a rectangle formation, which I'm discussing since last so many weeks, and it is giving continuous rally on the upper side. And on daily as well, it is already sustaining above 60. And along with that, all the IT stocks have also started giving move like crazy, like Wipro, TCS, Infosys, which is also a very good sign. Then comes Nifty Auto, where we are having monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, all-time high zone. Weekly is also having same confirmation, and on daily as well, we have seen very good confirmation with the PRD on index itself, where we are heading towards all-time high, which is also a very good sign. Then comes Nifty Metal, where we are having monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside. But at this point of time, we are having like a multiple divergence here, class A multiple divergence. But let's see, until and unless we don't get any proper confirmation for that divergence as well, it is not going to make sense. On weekly time frame, it has formed like a spinning top, and on daily, it is already sustaining above 60. But let's see how furthermore confirmations are going to come up. Then comes Nifty FMCG, which was also one of the best performing sector in last 1 quarter, where monthly is about 60, squeeze open on the upside. Weekly is almost consolidating with moving average and consolidating with RSI 60, and on daily it is already between 40-60. So as of now, we can avoid this particular sector on the long as well as short side, because if it breaks out of 60, then we can go for long. If it breaks down of 40, then we can go for short in FMCG stocks, because ultimately if it breaks down of 40, then it will ultimately break down of moving average on weekly time frame and RSI 60 as well. Then comes Nifty Energy, where monthly is about to break out of 60, weekly is already sustaining above 60, and daily is also sustaining above 60. So short term and medium term trend of energy sector is performing good. Then comes Nifty Pharma, monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, almost all-time high zone. Weekly is also having same confirmation, and daily is also sustaining with, like, after a consolidated retracement for almost 1.5 months. Right now it is heading towards squeeze open on the upside, and RSI is already above 60 with almost sustaining to, like, almost heading towards the formation of all-time high zone. Then comes Nifty Infra, monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, walk off the band. Weekly is also having same confirmations, and on daily as well, it is already sustaining above 60. So infra sector can also be kept on to our tracking list for upcoming week. Then comes Nifty Realty, where we are having monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, all-time high zone. Weekly has formed like a formation of bearish hammer, and on daily, it has taken proper 60 support. And at this point of time, the furthermore confirmations will confirm us whether realty sector is going to perform well or not, or even for the short-term trend, whether it is going to correct or it is going to sustain above 60. Then comes Nifty Media, where we are having monthly sustainability above 60, and above that we are having slighter resistance as well. On weekly, it has given like a very loud move in terms of correction, and on daily it has broken down of RSI 60 and it has taken 60 resistance as well. So for the short term trend, media sector is not that good as of now, and we can just avoid this particular sector for next week. And then comes weekly best performers from Nifty 50, where we are having Bajaj Auto up by 7.79. We have Grasim up by 6.65. Then comes Bharti Airtel, Axis Bank, UPL, TCS, Hindalco, and so on. These are some of the best performing stocks. Then we have worst performing stocks like Power Grid down by 24.96%. Then comes GAIL, which is down by 3.28. Then comes BPCL, IOC, Hindustan Unilever, NTPC, and Asian Paints. And these are some of the worst performing stocks from Nifty 50 itself. Then comes trend following stocks, which are having monthly, weekly, daily above 60. First one is Bajaj Auto itself, which we have discussed in best performing stocks. Monthly above 60, weekly above 60, and daily above 60 all have opened the squeeze at the same time. And weekly has also taken proper, like, almost consolidation with RSI 60. Slightly it broke down of 60, but it consolidated with moving average and with a very good move with very good volume as well. That's a good sign. Then comes Coforge, monthly above 60 with very good buying volume. Weekly is also sustaining above 60, and daily has also taken proper 60 support, almost moving average support. So that's also a good sign. But as of now, on short-term trend, the volume is not that good, which we are able to see right now. Only the volume is the concern for this particular stock. And if we get very good buying volume, that is demand, then most probably this particular stock can sustain on the upper side itself. Then comes Havels, where we are having monthly fresh breakout of 60. Weekly is also sustaining above 60 with a very big shadow on the lower side. That is like a hammer which is being formed, bearish hammer. And on daily, it is freshly breaking out of 60. But let's see how it is going to perform in upcoming week. Then comes TVS Motor, monthly above 60, weekly above 60, daily also above 60. Very good sign. Then comes Bharat Forge, monthly above 60, squeeze open on the upside, out of the band. Weekly, like RSI above 60, squeeze open on the upside, walk off the band. And on daily also, it is forming new highs, which is also a very good sign. And even at this point of time, it took proper moving average support and RSI 60 support as well. And demand is increasing as compared to supply. Then comes some of the tracking stocks, which we can definitely track and trade in upcoming week with very low risk, high reward opportunities. First is Bank of Baroda, and even few weeks back, I discussed about this particular stock. But after that particular weekly mastermind, we saw very good retracement onto this particular stock. But currently, it has started moving towards all-time high zone, not all-time high zone, but that particular cup pattern breakout. Even if you look up at monthly time frame in a full time frame chart, then you'll be able to see that monthly is almost around cup pattern form. Cup pattern formation with like RSI above 60, squeeze open on the upside. Weekly has also opened the squeeze with a very good breakout of 60 and walk off the band. And on daily as well, it is also having good confirmations, and demand is higher as compared to supply. Ultimately, as and when it breaks out of 60, it is going to give us not break out of 60. Ultimately, it is going to break out of cup pattern. Then we can have low risk, high reward opportunities. We can initially start with system 3 or maybe system 3 advanced, and ultimately we can go for cup pattern strategy itself, which we have discussed so far in one of the technical Saturday series as well. Then comes IDFC First Bank, monthly above 60, weekly above 60, and daily has given like a 3 reversal patterns here, small candles, and it is already below 60 itself. But at this point of time, once it gives proper confirmation, maybe after reversal pattern, because after a short correction, these reversal pattern are being formed, which means there is a probability that from this point of time, this particular stock can move forward on the upper side. Then comes Tata Motors, monthly above 60, weekly above 60, and daily is freshly breaking out of 60. So definitely we can look up for low risk, high reward opportunities into this particular stock. Then comes BHAL, where monthly is above 60, but very big shadow is being formed. Weekly is like giving very good decline with very good supply. And on daily, based on daily as well, it has freshly resisted to cross 60. But once it breaks out of 60 by taking moving average support, then we can definitely go for system 3 trade into this. For short-term trend, short-term period, then comes BSoft, monthly above 60, weekly above 60, and monthly has freshly given like a red candle on Bollinger Band itself. So that's as of now not a good sign, but ultimately if the short-term trend is showing good strength, then maybe we can see very good strength in weekly as well as monthly time frame. Then comes some of the previous cup pattern stocks which we have discussed so far in a few weekly masterminds. First, we have GMDC Limited, where the resolution point was around 222 and current market price is around 288.05, which means it has already crossed almost few of the targets. Then we have GAIL, which were discussed few weeks back, where the resolution point was around 133.5 and current market price is around 123.70. We still have to wait for proper breakout in order to execute the trade. As of now, this is just on the tracking list. This is not something where the cup has been broken out and we have executed the trade. We just have to wait for proper confirmations on this. Then comes NTPC, where the resolution point was around 227.70 and current market price is around 236.45. And in last 1 week, it has given slighter, you can consider consolidated movement itself. So maybe we can wait for proper confirmations on the upper side. Right. So these are some of the trend following stocks, tracking stocks, as well as cup pattern stocks for this particular week and for this particular month as well. And whatever analysis which we are doing since last 2 weeks, it has came into an existence, and that's what it is all about. And if you're someone, this is like a quick announcement for the people, those who are new to our YouTube channel. And if you're someone who is starting off your trading journey, make sure you are staying tuned for our upcoming updates, because in upcoming week, I'm going to share one of the videos, like a very special video where you are going to get answer to all your questions and you are going to take your first step in order to become a professional or a pro trader as well, whatever you call. Because yesterday as well in Technical Saturday series, I made this announcement, like you will have to stay tuned for it. And in upcoming video before Technical Saturday series, I'm going to definitely post that particular video, and that is going to be for someone who is starting off their trading journey or who is already into trading journey but who is not having appropriate and absolute clarity about how do we become a pro trader. That particular secret, that particular announcement is especially for those people. And looking forward to see you all in upcoming videos. And till then, whatever takeaways or breakthroughs you have, make sure you share below this particular video. And if you like this particular video, make sure you're liking, you're pressing that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this particular video with as many people, as many friends and colleagues you have. Till then, live fully, love openly, and make the difference today. I wish you joy and abundance in all you do.